guys, it's Stephanie. And I'm definitely having a harder day today, and I'll share with you guys the reasons for that. But first of all, just symptoms wise, just woke up feeling kind of weepy and overwhelmed today. It has gotten more and more difficult to do things like take a shower every day, just simple things like getting ready in the morning, getting dressed. Everything takes a little bit more mental focus. So it's even so I got ready this morning, but it's like every little task just kind of takes complete and total concentration, not like it was before. So because of how much it takes out of me, it's just one of those things that I don't do as often as I should. Um, so I also went grocery shopping again today, and again had a hard time finding things. And again, guys, this is the Wegmans that I've been going to for years, and literally just had to go back and forth between the aisles, like back to the same aisle 2 or 3 times. So it took a long time, a lot longer than it normally does. But I didn't feel as overwhelmed, even though it took me a lot longer. At least I didn't start crying, in the middle of the aisle for grocery shopping. Also, at the last couple of days, I've forgotten to do my belt back together. So I walk out of the bathroom and I realized my belt is still open, which was kind of embarrassing. I ran into a door handle with my hip yesterday, which is still bruised. I almost I took out the wrong medicine to put in front of me to take this morning with breakfast, and thankfully I realized, but just the fact that I pulled out the wrong one is just, not something that normal Stephanie would have had a hard time with. Yesterday I was making my breakfast sandwich, and normally I flip my egg and then put the cheese on top after it cooks on both sides, and I put the cheese on top of the egg that wasn't cooked yet, and so it tasted really gross, but I still ate it. Let's see. Pardon me, you guys know that I always have to check the list. Okay. Okay. Oh, and on Pandora, this was just one of those. I accidentally hit the dislike button instead of the like button to my favorite song, my Amanda Cook song that I love that I played for you guys, and now it's like I'm sad because that song will probably never play again, and I don't know how to fix it. So those were my bad Huntington stuff today, and I was just feeling really overwhelmed, and my mom prayed for me, and that helped. But a big part of why I was so sad today, I had custody court for Connor. And I realized a lot of my weepy feeling today was anticipation of making things legal. And although we're in agreement, because we've decided that Brian will keep him during the school years and that I'll have him for certain holidays and summers. But that part is just... and my heart, of course, wants to be able to have my son go to Colorado with me, and he's 4 months old. Like, the mama heart in me is just like, how can I leave behind my baby? But also, it's like one thing I haven't shared with you guys yet, but a lot of people are close to me. I did tell, but I got one night when Connor was screaming right after I got fired, and I was depressed, and I was putting his swaddler on. I got rough with his hands when I was putting him in the swaddler, and he was screaming more because I got rough with him, and I have never gotten rough with my kids before. And so that's when I got really scared with the anger that I had towards Connor, and the crying just was hitting me this way. And that's when Brian took Connor for those days, and why my mom came out, because I can't, obviously, it's like I can't do the crying on my own, and so my mom is like making sure somebody is here. I don't go more than an hour or hour and a half alone with Connor just because of that history. But because I told Brian about being rough with him, so judges, obviously would not look kindly on me, if I tried to come for more custody. And also, we spoke to a lawyer, and he said that many judges in family court frown on a parent leaving the state. And so my lawyer basically said, you won't get anywhere except kind of heartbreak and a long custody battle if you do try to go against this. So because of that, me and Brian are in agreement, but when I was there at court, it was all just realizing like how final it is. And like, so when I started to sign my name, like I just started sobbing. And it was just real. All of a sudden it was like, this is final, it's legal now. And so that part has just been really hard today. But in the midst of that really hard, crappy stuff, there had been a devotional some friends had gotten for me like last year, and every now and then I go to it, and it's always exactly what I need to hear. And this particular one is based out of Psalm 31, and I have to read you guys some of this, just the really good stuff. It's really long, but I'm going to read the highlights because it really, really ministered to my heart. And it's like, you guys, I know you guys have had your experiences, being not yourself and flipping out on people or whatever. And like, just remembering it's the disease and it's the enemy trying to make us think that we're some failures. So that's why, so I'll just read the good stuff that I mean, it's all good, but it would take too long for me to read the whole thing. But I'll just, I trust you, Lord, to be my hiding place. Rescue me quickly when I cry out to you. Be my strong shelter and hiding place on high. Pull me into victory and breakthrough, for you are my high fortress where I am kept safe. You are to me a stronghold of salvation. When you deliver me out of this peril, it will bring glory to your name. As you guide me forth, I will be kept safe from the hidden snares of the enemy, for you become my rock of salvation. O Lord, the God of faithfulness, you have rescued and redeemed me. In mercy you have seen my troubles, and you have cared for me. Even during the crisis of my soul, I will be radiant with joy, filled with praise for you, for love and mercy. You have kept me from being conquered by my enemy. You broke open the way to bring me to freedom, into a beautiful, broad place. O Lord, help me again. Keep showing me such mercy, and I am worn out with weeping. I'm becoming old because of my grief. My health is broken. I'm exhausted. My life is spent with sorrow, my years with sighing and sadness. Because of all the troubles, I have no more strength. My inner being is so weak and frail. My enemies say, you are nothing. I am totally forgotten, buried away like a dead man, discarded like a broken dish, thrown into the trash. I'm terrified as they plot and scheme to take my life. I'm desperate, Lord. I throw myself upon you, for you alone are my God. My life is my every moment, my destiny is all in your hands. So I know you can deliver me from those who persecute me relentlessly. Let your shining face shine on me. Let your undying love and glorious grace save me from all this gloom. At last their lying lips will be muted in their graves. Lord, how wonderful you are. You have stored up so many good things for us, like a treasure chest heaped up and spilling over with blessing. So hide all your beloved ones in the sheltered secret place before your face. Overshadow them by your glory presence. The name of the Lord is blessed and lifted high, for his marvelous miracle of mercy protected me when I was overwhelmed by my enemies. I spoke so hastily when they said, the Lord has deserted me. For in truth you did hear my prayer and came to rescue me. The Lord protects and preserves all who are loyal to him, but he pays back in full those who rejected them in their pride. So cheer up, Take courage, all you who love him. Wait for him to break through for you, all who trust in him. So, guys, again, I just thank you for all your feedback that you guys have given me, and I just felt like just was supposed to be really honest with you guys because I know that each of your stories can relate, but just remember that even in the grieving places and broken places, God wants to be your strength, and I'm telling you that as I'm telling myself that. So I love you guys, and just hope you have blessed days, and I will talk again when I have more to say. Bye.